Hey Stampers, Kim from StampingImperfection.com. Welcome to my craft room. This video is really for beginner stampers or people who haven't stamped in a while and who are new to Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up sells beautiful rubber stamping supplies and paper crafting supplies and scrapbook supplies, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and you can shop online at mystampingstore.com for any Stampin' Up products that you're interested in. I'm getting a lot of questions about the three different kinds of stamps that Stampin' Up offers. Stampin' Up offers wood mount stamps, clear mount stamps, and photopolymer stamps, and I just want to very quickly show you the difference between the three different kinds of stamps. This is an example of a wood mount stamp. This is a single stamp set. A lot of times you'll get a larger case that has several stamps in it, but this is what a wood mount stamp looks like. This is permanently mounted. When you receive this, it's not mounted. You will get the stamp inside of a rectangular piece of rubber. You pop the stamp out, peel the paper backing off, and then stick the stamp to one side of the wood block that comes in the stamp set. And then on the other side you'll also get a sheet that's got the image of the stamp, and you'll just peel that off and stick that to the other side of the wood mount stamp. And this is permanently mounted, so you just leave it on there. You don't take it off. It's always going to be that way. You just clean it with your Stampin' Spray, your Stampin' Mist, and your Stampin' Scrub, and store it in your box just like that. They come in these very nice sturdy cases. The larger stamp sets will come in, for wood mount, they usually come in these larger cases like this. So they store beautifully on DVD shelves, believe it or not. So that's a wood mount. That's a permanently mounted rubber stamp. The second kind of stamp that Stampin' Up carries is called clear mount. Now clear mount is still a rubber stamp. And what you need to do with these is you need to purchase these clear blocks, and there are all different sizes of the clear blocks that you can purchase at mystampingstore.com. I think the whole set is like $66 or $67, which is a big expense at first, but once you make that purchase, these you have forever. And you can use them with any clear mount stamp set. And a couple of the benefits, I mostly buy clear mount stamp sets with a couple of exceptions, which I'll tell you about. The clear mounts store in a DVD size case, so you can store a lot more on a shelf if you're using clear mounts. Plus they cost a little bit less, sometimes $5 less. You know, there's a savings when you're buying a lot of stamp sets if you're buying clear mount, because you make this one-time purchase and then you use these clear blocks over and over again, and then you can save every time you purchase the clear mount stamp sets. So even though these aren't clear stamps, they're called clear stamps by Stampin' Up. They're still made of the same kind of rubber. The difference is they have a different foam with a different adhesive on it. Like, this is not really sticky, but it sticks really well to one of the clear blocks like that. And you'll notice it's kind of like a white or cream color foam. It's very thick. When you stamp, you get a beautiful image. When you order these, and when you're done stamping, you clean it off just the same way with your Stampin' Mist and your Stampin' Scrub. Then you peel this off and put it back in the container, and you have this to use again for your next stamped image. Now, when you order this, you will get a sheet of the sticker images, which you're supposed to put on the back of the stamps. I stick them to the inside of my case, and then you'll get a sheet of the stamps, which you just pop out. They're all pre-cut. You pop them out, you peel off the paper backing, and then you just stick it inside here to store it, and then you can stick it on here when you're ready to actually stamp with it. Now, a lot of people like to put the stickers on the back of the stamp so that when they stick this on here and flip it over, they actually see the image. So you can see where you're placing the image. I feel like I can figure it out well enough, knowing that there's a little border around, so I keep that in mind when I'm placing it. Or I can use my Stamp-A-Majig, either way. But I found that for me, they didn't stick very well to the blocks when I put these on them. So I just leave them off, and I never have any trouble with these sticking for as long as I need them to stick. And the other thing I like about putting the sticker on the case is that when I go to put things away, like I know one's missing here because I have a sticker with no stamp on top of it. So that, like, you know, that's a personal preference type of thing. And there are things you can do that will make it easier to get that to stick if you like the image on your on the back of your stamp and not in the stamp case. So that's another. And the third kind of stamp set that Stampin' Up! Offers is actually a clear stamp, and these are photopolymer stamps. So the ones that are actually clear are called photopolymer. They're not made of rubber, they are made of a clear plastic material. It's a polymer material. Okay, so they're not rubber. They're pretty fabulous. Like, this is something that Stampin' Up! Brought out last year to test out, and they really tested to get a good quality photopolymer. These are really thick, they're super sticky. You use the same clear blocks for these as you do for the rubber clear mount, and again, that would be a one-time purchase. Once you purchase the clear blocks, you're set, and you can use them with the photopolymer and with the clear mount. So just like with the clear mount, you stick it on the block, you ink it up. The fun thing about this is when you ink it up and flip it over to stamp, you can see exactly, because the ink really makes the image stand out. Then when you're done, you're going to clean it with your Stampin' Mist and your Stampin' Scrub, peel it off, and I always stick it back in between the plastic. And again, the ones in the catalog are coming in these nice cases. If you do some of the online only photopolymer sets that aren't listed in the catalog, they don't come in the cases. You can purchase the cases separately, but the ones that are in the catalog all come in these beautiful cases. So I love these cases. They store perfectly on DVD size shelves because the cases are the size of the DVD. In the half size cases like this one, this single stamp, you can stack two on, and they're just wonderful. So those are the 3 different kinds of stamps. You can check them out at mystampingstore.com. You can purchase them online at mystampingstore.com. Check out my blog at stampingimperfection.com. And if you're a beginner stamper, check out the tutorials I have for beginner stampers. Thanks for watching.